Dear students, happy morning to you all. Today we are going to learn about a prose, My Reminiscence, written by Rabindranath Tagore. What is meant by reminiscence? An act of remembering long past experiences. We too remembered our childhood experiences now. Like the same way, here Rabindranath Tagore remembered some past experiences in his life. Before going to that lesson, first we'll read about Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, my dear students? Rabindranath Tagore, 1861 to 1941. He was born on 1861 and died at 1941. Nobel Prize winning Bengali poet, author, philosopher, artist, and educator. Wrote Geetanjali 1912. For this Geetanjali only, he got his Nobel Prize. My Reminiscence was written and published in his 50th year, shortly before he started on a trip to Europe and America for his failing health in 1912. It was in the course of this trip that he wrote for the first time in the English language for publication. On hearing this name, what will come to your mind, my dear students? Yes, National Anthem. Who wrote our national anthem? This great Bengali poet only. Shall we go to the lesson? Before going to the lesson, as usual, we'll read the meanings. You see, my dear students, what is meant by ineffable? Ineffable, beyond expression, too great to be expressed. Apart from that expression, we have to be expressed for some things now. That is called ineffable. Languid, moving slowly. Plaintive, sounding sad. We didn't speak anything there. Ministrations, the act of helping or caring. Wrought, caused. Clustering, forming a group. Belching, to let air come up. Veritable, more exciting. Garb, clothes. Shall we go to the lesson now? Now, the author started the lesson. When I returned, here who's I? Yeah, author Rabindranath Tagore. Returned home from the outset of my second voyage. What is my voyage? Travel from England to England. My brother Jyotirindra and sister-in-law were living in a riverside villa at Chandernagar, and there I went to stay with them. Now, where is he? Chandranagar with his brother and sister-in-law. The Ganges again. He again saw the Ganges. Again, those ineffable days and nights. What is meant by ineffable? Already we saw now. Expression to get more expressed. Languid with joy. What is meant by languid? To move slowly. Sad with longing. Attuned to the plaintive babbling of the river along the cool shade of its wooded banks. What is meant by plaintive? That means sounding sadly. This Bengal sky full of light, this south breeze, this flow of the river, this right royal laziness, this broad leisure. What is meant by leisure? Freedom. Stretching from horizon to horizon and from green earth to the blue sky. All this to me as food and drink to the hungry and thirsty. He is a poet now. So all this nature give more and more food and hungry and thirsty to write more about the nature. Here it felt indeed like home. And in this I recognize the ministrations of a mother. Here, what did he recognize? Ministrations. That means caring. That was not so very long ago. And at time he wrought many changes. There are many, here they caused many changes. Our little riverside nest. Clustering. What is meant by clustering? Making into groups. Under the earth surrounding greenery have been replaced by mills now. On those days, it was surrounded by fully fields, green fields, but now it was replaced by mills, which now dragon-like. Everywhere here the hissing heats, belching. What is meant by belching? To let the air come forth black smoke. What is meant by black smoke? It was a fuel smell coming from the mills now because all the greenery places are replaced now by the mills. So everywhere I saw black smoke. In the midday glare of modern life, even our hours of mental siesta have been narrowed down to the lowest limit, and Hydra headed unrest has invaded every department of life. Here, there are lot of changes in nature. Maybe this is for the better, but I, for one, cannot account it wholly to the good. But for the view of the poet, the arrival of mills gave more work for people. But the poet, he did not feel good because all the nature are destroyed. These lovely days of mine at the riverside passed by like so many dedicated lotus blossoms floating down the sacred stream. You see, my dear students, on those days, the poet saw on the riverside many lotus are floating on the sacred stream. But now, the stream looks like a drainage. Some rainy afternoons I spent in a veritable frenzy. What is meant by veritable? More exciting. Singing away old Vaishnava songs to my own tunes, accompanying myself on a harmonium. What is meant by harmonium? Happy. On other afternoons, we should drift along in a boat. My brother Jyotrindra, accompanying my singing with his violin. He sang about Vaishnava songs and his brother Jitendra playing violin and us beginning with the Puravi. What is meant by Puravi? One type of song. We went on varying the mode of our music with the declining day. The day was now declining. We saw on reaching the Behaha. The western sky closed the doors of its factory of golden toys, and the moon of the east rise over the fringe of trees, at the edge of trees. Here, on those days, the nature looked so beautiful. The poet enjoyed the nature very much. But nowadays, what did the poet say? Everything. The nature was totally destroyed. He didn't hear the sound of birds and also didn't saw the flowers. Everything was totally damaged by the black smoke coming from the mills. So, my dear students, you too have many experiences like that in your childhood. Try to remember that after reading this lesson. Did you understand this passage? Thank you all.